Alright, man, I'm gonna just drop a quick message, man. Um, if you in the streets or even you in prison, man, my best advice would be to stay away from gangs, man. And I know it may sound cheesy and corny and stuff like that, but I'm just giving this advice, man, because you know when you're in an organization, you may have a few people who's loyal, but for the most part, man, those people don't give a damn about you. Um, Now, gangs were started to protect, the indigenous people from the oppressors, but over time it became a protection agency, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the people, from my experience and from what I've seen in prison, period. You know, I'm not claiming to be a part of no organization, but what I'm telling you is from what I've seen. Um, the people, a lot of time, the people who treat you the most disloyal are the people who are supposed to be your so-called brothers. You know what I mean? The people who want to steal from you and owe you the most because they're gonna feel like, well, I'm his brother. You know what I mean? We're a part of the same thing. He's not gonna kill me. He'll be mad, but he'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people who've caused me the most pain were some of the same people who I was associated with. You know what I mean? When you in prison, that homeboy stuff get you killed, man. I'm gonna be real. Oh, we from this place, we from that place, man. That get you killed. For example, being from Charleston, South Carolina, the only time people from Charleston come together is when we in prison. That's the only time we come together is when we in prison. When we on the streets, we kill each other. But in prison, we Charlestonians roll deep. And that's in my opinion. I'm from Charleston. And I'm gonna tell you, man. In my opinion, that's how to feel. Now, every once in a while, you got people who actually love each other. Now, I've met some other cool Geechees back here, but from my experience, you know what I mean. Everybody be cool in prison. As soon as they hit the streets, all that go out the window. You know what I mean. So what I'm saying is, man, the best way if you ever come to prison, the best thing for you to do, man, is fight your case. Get you a job, find you some kind of hustle, and educate yourself and stay away from gangs because a lot of times, man, they be the ones who set you up the most, man, and hurt you the most and owe you the most. And first thing they be saying it to themselves, well, he ain't gonna kill me, he ain't gonna hurt me too bad, cause we supposed to be brothers, man. But the most pain that I feel back here, man, from the inside, man, outsiders treat me with way more respect and show me way more love and show me way more loyalty, man. So, man, even if you're in the streets, man, a lot of time, man, the most love come from the outside, and it's crazy, man. My opinion, I can only speak from my opinion, man. Stay away from these gangs, man. I mean, you got some good people in them. Don't get me wrong, you got some real people in them, but the majority of them fake, man. And if you already in it, only thing I can tell you to do is walk light and hold your head, man. Because from my understanding, from my experiences, the people who shown me the most disloyalty were my so-called brothers or my so-called homeboys. You know what I mean? Um, but the outsiders, people who supposed to be my ops, you know, most of the time they pay on time. You know, they, they keep their word better than the inside. From my understanding, people who close to you feel like, oh, well, I can do him dirty, and he won't be mad that long, man. They feel like you won't kill him, man, but or hurt them. But that's just my opinion, man. Stay to yourself. Stay away from gangs, man. If you already in it, walk a light, man, because you already know how the feds going. Especially most on the streets too, but especially in prison, man. But you know what I mean. And yeah, man. And if you're on the streets and you on your way to prison, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. But if you was gang banging on the street when you get to prison, I mean, if that's something you choose to do, that's on you. But I'm just speaking from my personal experience and from what I've seen back here, man. I mean, stay to yourself, man, and just educate yourself, man, because people will put you in stuff and then go home and leave you with their beef. You know what I mean? So that is how I feel about it. Sam told me to speak on it, so I spoke on it. And that's just that, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man.